Hello guys, I'm going to show you guys how to lock yourselves down for a dust storm. First, let's start off with a utility scarf. These are, I believe they're called keffiyehs, and they are Arabic desert utility scarves. Nayef gave me this one a couple of years ago. Or was it last year? No, I think it was 2 years ago. And it is absolutely wonderful. It is just the right size. It is hardy. It has endured really well over the years. So the way that these are used, one of the ways that these are used, is you start off with a small handle over here on this side. You want to sort of create a circumstance for it where you can bring it around. And this is the part that I've never gotten down perfectly, but basically you want to bring it up and over and lock it down this way. And the reason that you want to go through all this bother is because it will serve you in a dust storm as a faux mask. Now, you can do this with a number of different masks. Scarf types, but this one is literally made for this. Dust is definitely going to be coming for you, and you definitely want to have the ability to do this. So practice a little bit. You can do it once you get out there if you want, but having one of these types of scarves is invaluable out there. They're heavier. They are not something that you're going to necessarily gravitate towards. They are all cotton. They handle everything really well. I love this scarf. I have other versions of it that are smaller. They don't serve nearly as well. The larger ones are really the way to go. This one, as you can see, does not have the size that this one does, nor the texture. This one is a lighter texture. The woven part is lighter, and the entire thing is easier to wear. I'm going to try to find a link to one that is perfect for this purpose. Now, the other kind of scarf that you can wear out there, especially if you've already got a dust mask on, cruising around with a dust mask on your neck, you can also supplement with just a regular old gauze cotton scarf. These are very nice when it's really hot out. You can get them wet, put a tiny bit of lavender oil on it, lavender water on it. You can do this bit where you are tying it behind your head, behind your neck, cruising around like this. Your hair is protected, you're on your bike, and you're good to go. And then you get a dust storm. And then you want to just kind of put your mask on and cover up. Now, tucking and adjusting and retying, you can do all of these things and find yourself in a state of doneness. I'm going to do something here to demonstrate how you do the second part. Anytime the dust is coming, you need goggles, okay? So tuck your scarf over your nose and under the goggles. This allows you to have a complete lockdown and protect your eyes from that there dust. And I highly recommend having a hat with you when you leave. Doesn't matter where you're going, you really kind of want to have a hat. I'm a big hat wearer and believer. Once you've got these three things going on, and then if you have a dust mask on underneath this, it's even better because this is a super thin, lightweight, not going to take care of too much business kind of scarf. But basically you can see that by doing all of these things, you could be on a bike and be pelted and still have coverage. Another important thing to remember is when you buy yourself goggles, check for vents and close them up. Those vents will become a disaster out there if you don't. You can close them with good old-fashioned duct tape. I buy new goggles every year because they go through a lot out there, pushing and pulling and, you know, on and off the hats, on and off the face. And oftentimes they end up losing their nice foamy little bit. But these are super inexpensive. I get them on Amazon. They're called Arc Ones. You can get them in the shady type glass or transparent glass. You need transparent glass for night. Do not forget to get 2 pair. I made the mistake the first year of coming with only the sunglasses type, and that is a bummer. Anyway, you can do some modifications with duct tape that are cute now that we have cute duct tape on the market. Yeah, so there's that. And then, you know, back to hats and goggles. I'm going to show you a pair that that I keep on the hat all the time. It's just a good idea to have a pair of goggles per hat. I find that way you're not looking for your goggles separately as you're reaching for your hat. It's just a time saver, and you'll find that you become a disorganized mess in your tent pretty quickly. So it's good to have pairings of things that when you need them together, they are together. Or, you know, if you want, when you take everything off, you're putting the scarf into the hat, keeping them all together. That makes sense. Reminder about hats, you never want to take anything out there that is risky, that might become moop. Make sure that everything that's on your hat is not going to fall off, that it's on there very securely. And, you know, it's still frowned upon to use feathers, so try not to. This is an example of a hat that I have put together thoughtfully, and that there's absolutely no way anything on this is going to fall off. There's a belt, a scarf, a mask, and everything has been encased in tulle. And this is not going anywhere. I can wear this on my bike. I can wear this under all kinds of conditions. Obviously, I'm not putting goggles on over this one. This is more decorative. But the goggles would sit on my neck if I were to go out on my bike with this here. So, dust mask, goggles, all of that's going to be hanging out on the neck. I can also link you with some really great dust masks that I have found to be really handy over the years. Last but not least, wanted to let you know that a sarong is a panacea out there, a wonderful thing. You can wear them as a dress, as a skirt, as, well, I mean, a sarong. Hunter lives in them while we're out there. You can hide from the sun in them. They're wonderful for that. And you can also use them in that same method that we used earlier in terms of locking it down to be completely dustproof. All right? Always think about the short end being something that you want to have next to the ear so that you can choose to use it this way. Again, this is a look that you will see a lot out there. It is important that you get quick at this. It's important that you get good at this, because you're going to be like this a lot out there. Okay, so I know this is like one of my best looks, right? Don't you love it? Okay, guys, so there you have it. I have given you a number of options that you can choose from. Surely you have something in your wardrobe that will serve this purpose. Oh, the other wonderful thing about having a sarong with you is that it is a makeshift blanket. Dusty business out there, and you want something to sit on sometimes. Sometimes on a playa run, deep playa, you just want to plop your ass down, and you don't want to have direct skin to playa contact unless you're a crazy hippie, and of course some of you are. I like a little bit of something in between. And there you have it. I hope it was helpful, and I love you guys, and I'll see you later.